How's it going, everybody? We got a shard opening video today for Raid Shadow Legends, and the reason you clicked on this video because it is time to open up your ancient shards. So if you check your news, we got an extra legendary event. 2 legendaries are better than 1. Basically, from today until the 22nd, there's an extra legendary event. So every time you summon a legendary champion from your ancient shard, you will get an extra legendary character, which is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Now, the drop chance is not the best. It's not the best in the world, but I don't know. Legendary characters seem like crazy awesome to me. So 0.5%. I got about 20 of them to open. I also got some sacreds to open up. Hopefully we can get a 6 drop there, and I got some voids to open as well. I would love an amazing character, an amazing legendary to drop these 800 gems I got into to get them their level 6 masteries right away and bring them right into clan bosses, have lots of fun with them. And hopefully it's what's going to happen here today. So we're going to start with these ancient shards. We're just going to hope, the hopes hope, that the 0.5% drop chance is going to get us, and we're going to get us an extra character as well. I don't know if I should open them up 10 at a time, or I should open them 1 at a time. You know what? Because there's so many characters, and I don't really know any of them, let's do 1 at a time, and let's go over their kits as we go through it. All right, so we get a blue drop. Hey, Elhain, I got her. Got her. What more can you say about her, right? She's my strongest character right now. She wanted to put the most in. We got Epic. We got this guy. Looks cool. We got Flesh Terror. With a name like Flesh Terror, he's a support character. A little weird, but okay. A little weird, but okay. Attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance of transferring 1 random debuff from this champion to the target. All right. Heals all allies by 30% of their max HP. Increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. This seems pretty good. Attacks all enemies, decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. This seems pretty good. Attack all enemies, decrease duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Increase the duration of all enemy debuffs by 1 turn. Oh, that seems very good, especially for poisons on the clan boss. That could be dope. And increase ally attack in faction crypts. And this is a skinwalker character, so I think that's a pretty decent pull. I'm gonna go turn the music on. Just 1 second. All right, there we go. I knew something was missing. All right, so we got Flesh Terror. Support, weird support name, but I dig it. He was a nice epic. We got here. We got Spirit Host. Heals by 50% of the damage inflicted. Increase attack 25% all allies for 2 turns, and then 50% if it's ascended. That seems pretty good. Removes all debuffs on all allies. Places a block debuff on allies. I like that. And increases ally speed in all battles by 10%. That's her aura, but we got Deacon for that. We got, you know, she's a rare character. I'm not mad at that. You know, we probably get some use out of her in her faction for sure. Speed is king, of course. What do we got here? We got an Undead. I don't have many from this faction, so this is actually really good for me. I'm really happy about that. Attacks all enemies, 20% chance of placing 30% decrease defense. I like that. Attack all enemies has a 50% chance of removing 1 random buff. That seems okay. Attack 2 times at random. Each attack has a 50% chance of placing a block active skills. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Is the Banshee good? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, but maybe I'm just off. All right, come on, give me a legend. Legend. All right, we got another rare character. That's okay. We got the Hospitaller. Okay, she's another support character. Attacking 1 enemy. Attacking an enemy, 50% chance of removing 1 random buff from each target. Places a 15% increased speed and 15% increased crit rate buff on all allies. That seems pretty dope. That seems pretty good. Those numbers seem a little bit low, but that's still okay. Revives a random ally with 25% HP and placed a block damage buff on them for 1 turn whenever Harrier kills an enemy. Who's Harrier? Who's Harrier? We gotta find Harrier next. Increase ally speed in all battles by 10%. What is she? She's Sacred Order. I think that's actually what Deacon is, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of not the best pull. But let's keep going. Here we go. We got another rare. I got her already, Marquis. I'll show you what she does though. 25% decrease attack, which I kind of like. I'd like that for clan boss because it is a single target. Then we got a 15% weaken debuff. I believe weaken is like easier to land abilities on them, though I could be mistaken. We'll have to read over that one again. We got the freeze debuff, which is really bad against clan boss. And then we got ally defense in faction crypt. She is demon spawn. I do think Allure has an aura. I'll have to check on that, but I think I'm all set on demon spawn auras. All right, keep going, keep going. Here we go. Oh, another rare. Okay. Ooh. We got him, don't we? Shadowkin. Pretty sure we got this one. But if we don't, even if we do have him, I'd love to use 2 of him in the faction campaign stuff instead of just having 1 character in there. I think that'll be beneficial. 30% chance of placing Leech debuff. This increases 50% if this attack is critical. I don't see what Leech is. I assume it's, if it's a debuff, like when we hit them, we leech their life, I would think. Attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing a 15% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. That's dope on all enemies. Also places 15% increased speed buff on this champion for 2 turns if this attack is critical. So he's gonna love some crit. Love, love, love that. We got destroy enemy. Ooh. Destroys enemy max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted if this is critical. I want to say I heard somewhere that destroying max HP is good. You guys are gonna have to let me know. But that sounds fun. All right, keep going. Come on, I see Epic. I saw a purple light there. Oh, I thought I saw a purple light. We already talked about her, so that's just a duplicate. Come on, purple or gold. I'm gonna lose my ish if we pull a gold. We got another Shadowkin. All right, that's actually dope. Opponents suggest placing provokes that makes them only do their A1 ability. Places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns equal to 20% of their max HP. Attacks all enemies. Places block debuffs, block on all allies for 1 turn. Also places 30% increased speed. All right, I like that. And his aura is defense by 25% in dungeons. I wonder if that's going to play into effect ever. 30%, that's a lot. That's a big number. Just for defense, that's a pretty huge number. All right, we got Apothecary. I think he's actually pretty good, isn't he? Attacks 3 times at random. That would make him a good Giant Slayer, I think. Heal a target ally by 35%. This heal can be critical. That sounds pretty dope. Places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies. Fill the turn meter of all allies by 15%. He sounds pretty damn good, especially in clan boss attacking Giant Slayer speed. I like all that. And then defense in dungeons. He's a high elf, so he will help in the again the faction wars if nothing else. So that's dope. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, another rare. Oh, we got her Valerie. She's farmable. She's farmable in the campaign nodes. Doesn't really do anything too interesting. Increase attack, ascended. I think it also decreases the duration of all debuffs on enemies. Sorry, on allies. Places a shield buff on all allies. Like, she's okay. She's okay. The Banner Lords, I tend to have a lot of good Banner Lords. That might have been one of the first factions, possibly. Not sure. Oh, another blue. We've had Elder before. I think Elder is just straight food. At least we've used him as food. Oh, another rare. Come on, we want. Oh, Lizard Man. He looks cool. 30% chance of placing 50% decreased speed. I like that. It's a single target though. Attack enemies, steal random buff. Okay. Decrease the target's turn meter equal to the amount of buffs on the target. So if it's like 5 buffs, is it 5% turn meter rewind? What does that mean? Increase ally accuracy in dungeons. Yeah, not really feeling that one. He looks cool though. He looks dope. Lizard Men for faction wars. No, no way! We got one! We got one! Oh, who's the other one that we got too? Who did we get? Oh, yo! What is this? What are they? They look so cool. You summon Elegus as your extra legendary. Your event is now over. Oh, you can only get it once. Oh, that's so dope. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Attacks one enemy with 25% chance of placing a block active skill debuff for 1 turn. The chance is increased by 70.75% for every 1% of HP this champion loses. Okay. Damage based on HP, so we're going to want to scale him up on HP. I don't have a character like that yet, so that's dope. Attack one enemy. Puts the target's skills on cooldown. Also places block buffs debuffs for 2 turns. If the enemy team has any duplicates of the target champion, we'll also put all their skills on cooldown and place a block buffs debuffs on them for 2 turns. I'm losing all my hype. Hold on. Okay. Attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of removing 2 random buffs. Also has a 75% chance of decreasing all enemies' turn meters by 20%. Okay. Okay. Decreases enemy turn meter by a further 10% for each buff removed. Okay. All right. I'm back on board. It is 5 turns, but I can see that would be a buff debuff chance increase damage cooldown by 1. Wow. Legendary, right? But so it'd be hard to get there. Wow. That's a lot of turn bar stuff. Turn bar in turn-based games is king. What is this? Prevent this champion's death and keeps him alive at 1 HP when hit by a fatal hit. Oh, nice. If this skill prevents this champion's death, heal them by 30% of their max HP. Fill their turn meter by 30% and place a shield buff. Wow, nice and tanky. Will not prevent this champion's death if they are under a heal reduction debuff. Interesting. Increase ally accuracy in all battles by 60. 60 is a big number. I'm not sure I care too much about that. We got an attacker. Oh, she looks dope. I'm getting Van Helsing vibes. She looks dope. All right. Please have amazing AoE damage. Please have amazing AoE damage, or just like boss killing material. Multiple hits for the fire guy would be amazing. What do we got? Attack one enemy, remove one random debuff from this champion and places it on the target. Okay, you know that's just the basic ability. Here we go. Attack all enemies, has 70% chance of placing 60% decreased defense for 2 turns. Hello. Yes, please. Oh, we got a book. This must be good. Attacks all enemies, places a sleep debuff. Attacks all enemies. Love 2 AoE attacks. Places a sleep debuff on this champion. What? She's gonna put herself to sleep? What the fuck? Damage inflicted is proportional to either this champion's attack or a target's defense or attack, whichever is highest. All right, I like that. I like that. She's otherwise based on attack, right? Yeah, okay. Deals an extra 30% crit damage if the target's attack is highest. Okay. Okay. Oh, so that's going to be good for like arena, right? For punching up. Will ignore 30% of the target's defense if the target's defense is highest. Well, she's going to hit hard then. Attacks all enemies. Damage inflicted is proportional to either this champion's attack or the target's defense or attack stat, whichever is highest. Deals an additional 30% damage if the target's highest. Will ignore 30%. So basically removes the sleep duration. Yeah, all right. We're going to be ascending our Abyss real quick. We're going to be ascending her real quick. Increases ally attack and faction grips by 34%. Sacred Order. We're going to have a stacked Sacred Order faction, but we'll climb far. And you know what? I don't mind having a stacked one because I fail like every other day because my advanced quests, because I can't beat the faction boss. And I would love to have more teams besides whatever my Wrath team is on, whatever my Elaine team is on, who can actually get to the boss. So this should be helpful. All right, let's keep going. We got 7 more. We got some Sacred Shards still too. So the excitement is not over yet. I'm so pumped we got that though. I'm so pumped. We got a Knight's Revenant. Fill turn meter for a random ally. Ooh, I like that. Give her a bunch of speed and she gives speed back. I like that. Block debuffs. That's kind of cool. Increase defense up buff on all allies. I don't mind that either. And 25% if she's ascended. Faction grips by 30. The resistance. All right. I mean, like, it's not super exciting, right? Let's keep going. All right. He looks cool. Mystic Hand. 30% chance of placing block. We got a lot of block buff things. Block abilities. Steals 2 random buffs. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 15%. That equalizes the HP levels of all allies. Equalize doesn't mean like destroys, right? It means like it pools them all together, divides it by 4 or 5, however many allies there are, and then redistributes it. I hope. I think so. Increase ally HP in dungeons by 25%. Dark Elf. Okay, I think Dark Elf. I think I do want some Dark Elves, so I'm down with that. All right, here we go. Grinner. I think I have him. A 25% chance of placing increased attack buff on all allies. We like that. And it's an attack too. So if you're doing this like on a clan boss, he'll do an attack capable of proccing War Master or Giant Slayer. 50% chance. 50% increased attack buff when it's ascended. That's not even hard to get. I like that a lot. 20% chance of removing 1 random buff from each target. Attacks all enemies. We like that. Revives an ally. Places a shield buff on the revived champion for 2 turns equal to 20. Ooh, we like that a lot. And he's got an aura too. Faction crits, resistance. Oh, we like that a lot. I like him. I don't have him. I must have a character that looks similar to him. Ooh, hello. Place an extra hit if the attack is critical. The extra hit is always a normal hit. Okay. So he's gonna scale nicely with crit. Attack 2 times at random. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 25% decreased accuracy debuff. Attack 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing block buffs. Attack 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing block debuffs. Places a stun debuff for 1 turn if the target is under a block buffs debuff. So he attacks the one enemy 2 times. If he puts the block buff on the first hit, does the second hit do the stun? Or does he need to do the block debuff from somewhere else? We'll find out. He looks cool. Again, so it looks like Demon. I should be able to build a faction war Demon team that can probably go the distance. We got Madman. I've heard he was good in Hydra once upon a time, so maybe we'll get used out of him there. All right, we got one more. I think we got this guy too. Each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 5%. Before attacking, place a 50% increase crit rate buff on this champion. The first hit has 50% chance of placing 30% decreased debuff. The second has 50% chance of placing a 15% weaken. All right, cool. Each hit from this champion deals an extra 5% damage if the target is under decreased defense or weaken. Deals additional 10% damage if the target is under both. Okay. Okay. Not mad at that. All right, last one. Come on, let's get. You know what? I don't want to be greedy. We got a nice legendary. I'm kind of happy with these ancient shards. That was dope. Who'd we get? Ooh, we got another orc. We got Tree Feller. She looks cool. I really like that hood, that helmet. She's an attack character. Attacks one enemy, 35% chance of placing 25% decreased accuracy. All right. Attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing 2.5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Okay. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing 0.25% poison. I like poisons. Poisons are good against clan bosses. All right. If we can get 2 poisons, it's only 2.5%. But that, yeah. But she's hitting twice, so like Giant Slayer kind of comes in clutch there. Decrease speed. I don't think you can do decreased speed on like the Demon Lord or whatever, but attack 2 times at random. Each has a 70% chance of placing a bomb debuff. The detonates after 3 turns. Yo, bomb sounds dope. Haven't experienced that yet. That's really cool. Wow, we're already 17 minutes in. All right, let's keep going. We got the Void Shards next. I need a fun, epic Void character. Obviously, I would kill for a legendary Void character. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, we're starting with a rare. Steadfast Marshal. Provoke. Increase defense up on this champion. Places a veil buff on allies, so it's like a stealth. All right, let's go. Come on, give me a nice epic, epic. Oh, that's good. We got another rare. Oh, he looks cool. He's at work. All right. Attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit 30% chance of placing 25% decrease attack. All right. So that's kind of good for clan bosses if you can land it. And that's on this A1. Interesting. Very interesting. 100% heal reduction. Okay. 2 turns the champion has, or if he has full HP. Each hit places a 50% heal reduction. Debuff for 2 turns if the champion has less. Okay, well, still good. Decrease the cooldown of Rip to Shreds, which is his A2. Every time this champion's HP drops to 50%. So he's okay, good. Places a 25% increase attack buff on this champion for 1 turn. Decrease the cooldown of Rip to Shreds every skill every time this champion HP drops to 50% life. Okay. All right, come on, give me a epic, epics, purple. All right, that's all right. I feel like we just got somebody like, but it's a dark elf. We got some Jedi mind tricks in here. Not mad at that. 35% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff. We got block buffs here. Single target attacks. Nice little ascended, increase the chance. 90% chance of increasing the cooldown of one of the target's skills by 2 turns at random. That sounds broken. Increasing the cooldown of one of the target's skills by 2 turns. It's random though, but that sounds broken if you get the right skill from somebody. Ooh, that's cool. We got a Fellhound. 25% chance of placing a decreased speed. Places a continuous heal buff on all allies. I like that. Block damage buff on ally. That's kind of cool. And decrease ally defense in faction grips. Another demon spawn character. Doesn't seem very hype. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, what do we got here? Oh, we have him already. Veteran. Yeah, we have him. Decrease attack, increase crit rate, block buffs, and then he does speed as well, I believe. By 15%. Not bad. Not a bad character. Come on, epic. Do it. Oh, we might have burned out all our luck. Maybe we should stop where we're ahead. Though a barbarian does not hurt, we got a continuous heal. We got attacking all enemies is nice. We got poison. Ooh. HP burn. Campaign battles. I don't think faction wars don't count as campaign battles, unfortunately. They're called faction scripts, I guess. Alright, we got another rare. Alright, we got the Vanguard from the Bannerlords. Decrease defense. Provoke. Provoke again. Ally resistance. Okay. Decrease the duration of all buffs on the attacker when hit by an enemy under the provoke. Okay. Here we go. It's cool. I like that. It's passive. Ah. Oh, that's dope looking. Emertine Skeleton, Undead Hordes. We got block buffs. Block active skills. Much different. I like it. I like that he scales off defense too. So it'll be super tanky. I like seeing like team-wide buffs. Come on. Oh. What we got? Another barbarian. He looks like Spartacus, huh? Scrapper. Plays a shield buff on the champion for 2 turns equal to 5% of the damage inflicted if the attack is critical. Destroys the target's max HP by 30%. There's a certain boss that's important for it. I want to say Spider. Plays a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns equal to 30% of the damage inflicted. His passive increases the damage inflicted by this champion equal to the percentage of max HP destroyed on the target. I think he's probably going to be good against bosses. Increase ally attack in Doom Towers. Ooh, 25%. That's a lot. I like that. All right, we're going to back out. And we're going to do this like this. Okay, I feel like this is going to increase our luck. Let's get an epic. Let's get a legendary. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I'm not greedy. Just epic. Just give me that epic. Come on, come on. Oh! That's right. We got to open some sacreds, and we're definitely going to get it. Oh, is she a vampire? Undead Horde. She must be a vampire. She looks... You know? Alright, 21% chance of transferring 1 random debuff. 60% chance of putting the target's skills on cooldown. Oh, a 60% chance. Nice. Attacks on enemy damage increases according to the number of debuffs on the target. Seems like she would be hard to use. You'd have to get her with the right kind of team. Alright, Sacred Shard. Guaranteed epic. Hopefully legendary. 6% chance of legendary. Please. Please. Let's get a cool legendary. Just any kind of cool legendary. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Come on. Alright, it's epic. She looks dope. She's defense. She is Sacred Order. Increase in attack. I like that. 50% increase attack on 2 random allies. She's defense, by the way. That's nice. Has an 80% chance of placing decreased accuracy debuff and leech on target. Places a 50% ally protection buff on the target for 2 turns, and 60% increased defense buff on the target and on this champion for 2 turns. Okay. I like that. Nice. 50% continuous heal buff on all allies. I like that a lot. Hold the phone. That sounds amazing. She's increasing speed and faction crypts by 20%. That sounds really good. You guys let me know in the comment section. Like, it's hard for me to tell because there's so many different buffs and everything in this game. Still super excited. Let's keep going. We want to get a nice legendary. Let's go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Legendary, legendary. Okay, we got an epic. Okay. Annex. He's another undead horde. We got decreased defense. We got decreased accuracy. 5% poison. I love seeing poisons. It's not a 4-turn thing, which is kind of annoying, but okay. Then we got a weaken. Heals the champion 50% of damage done. Places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns when their HP drops below 75%. Increase attack by 50% when he drops below 50%. Grants an extra turn when this champion HP drops below 10%. Okay. Not mad at that. Come on, here we go. Somebody super cool looking. Let's go. Alright. Sure. Oh, stun. 30% chance of placing a stun. We can get that up to 40%. He scales off defense, which is kind of cool. He attacks all enemies. 50% chance to place a stun debuff for 1 turn. On everybody? Like 50% chance for every character. Decreases the turn meter of enemies under stun debuffs by 15%. Hello? It gets. How many people can this ability stun? Is this guy just the ice boss? What the heck? What? Is he just amazing? Removes all stun debuffs from all allies, places a 60% increased defense buff and 25% increased resist buff on all allies. Hey, yo, this guy looks amazing. Immune to stun, cool. Increases the damage inflicted by all allies by 50% when attack enemies under stun debuffs. Hey, yo. Faction Crips. Increased defense. He feels nasty with it. He feels nasty with it. I got another epic. Ooh, I didn't like the way he ran up. He looks kind of cool. He looks kind of cool. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was running a little weird. Okay. All right. Freeze debuff. Ignore 50% of target's resistance if the target's speed is equal to or less than this champion. All right, so we want him nice and fast. You want everyone nice and fast, though. Attacks all enemies. Before attacking, place 50% increased attack buff and 30% increased speed buff on this champion for 3 turns. Yeah, that's good. Attack one enemy 3 times. Each hit will ignore 10% of the target's defense. Nice. Each hit also has 70% chance of placing a true fear debuff on the target. Will ignore 50% of the target's resistance if the target's speed is equal to or less than. We want him super fast, which I think this increased speed will help that, right? If the target is a boss, has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns instead. Will ignore 50% of the target's resistance if the target's speed is equal to or less than. What's the increased ally speed in dungeons by 20%? 20% is a nice number. All right. I really want a legendary. I don't even care if it's good or not. I just want another legendary. Duplicate. Deacon's amazing. Deacon's an amazing character. We got Leech there. We got decreased defense up. We got him filling the turn bar. We'd have him doing the what is this? Fills the turn meter by 50% and decreases turn meters of all enemies by 15, and then grants an extra turn. So he immediately does this ability, then he goes into this to get defense down, and then your team goes hardy. So we got all battles by 19%. Would have been a super hype pull if I didn't already have him, and I didn't already have him at 6 stars. We're not gonna get into legendary, are we? Torture Helm. All right, creative name. 30% chance of stealing 1 random buff from the target, damage proportional to attack and defense. Double scaling. That seems like that might be like a single target nuke ability, yeah? Damage proportional to this champion's max HP. Oh, he's scaling off of everything. Good and bad, right? So it's like, you can't really like tunnel a certain substat on him. Like he's got to have a little bit of everything. He revives. Wow, okay, cool. All right. Come on, legendary. Come on, we got 4 more. We gotta get rid of some slots. Happily. All right, and we're back. We got 4 more. Come on, Lego. Let's go. Come on. All right. We got another epic. We got Dwarf. Not mad at that. Melga Steel Girdle. We got HP. Attack. 50% is removing a 1 random debuff. Cannot remove a debuff from the champion. Nice. Places a shield buff on all allies. I like that. Her max HP, like that, so she's super tanky. Also places 15% continuous heal buff on allies. I like all that. All right. Revives 2 random allies with 20% health and 20% turn meter. Okay. Also places a shield buff on the revived allies. I like that a lot. Increases HP of all battles by 15%. I like that a lot. I like the revives. Revives in arena are so annoying. Oh, here we go. Oh. She's got 2 arms behind her back and 2 in the front anyway. What? She looks so cool. All right. Attacks all enemies on her basic. 50% chance of placing a leech debuff for 1 turn. Also places a 15% continuous heal buff on a random ally. Places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies. Also increases the duration of all continuous heal buffs on all allies. Then instantly activates any. It's dirty. Removes all debuffs from all allies and heals all allies for 30%. Hey, yo. 15% continuous heal buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn at the start of each turn. Oh, she's disgusting. She's amazing. She is going to be awesome in the Doom Tower to keep my people alive. Her keeping them alive with Stag Knight just doing his thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about it. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy we got another legendary. We'll open these other 2. I don't expect to get much else here. Just a couple epics. But I'm fine with that. We got 3 legendaries to play around with. That's huge. We got another Sacred Order. Heal reduction. Cool. Decreased defense. 75% chance. Cool. Ooh. Increased speed. 50% chance increase attack buff on all allies. 30% increased speed and 50% increased attack for 2 turns. That sounds pretty damn good. All right, last one. Here we go. One more epic. I thought I could trick it into giving me a legendary. Oh well. We got a defense character. Continuous heal on the ally with the lowest HP. Continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. Steals 1 buff from each enemy. Okay. Places a shield buff on all allies equal to 10% of their max HP for 2 turns. Places a 60% increased defense buff on this champion for 2 turns. If it's ascended, 25% chance, or 25% of their max HP. Very cool. And then what do we got here? Attacks all enemies for 3 times. Oh, nice. It's on 3-turn cooldown. Only available when Juliana's on the same team. Who's Juliana? I'm just kidding. All right. Hey, we got a lot to do now. I think she's getting my 800 gems. Yeah, I think she's getting my 800 gems. The amount of healing that she's gonna do on 2 allies. It also attacks all enemies, which is nice. Leech. Removes all debuffs into 30% heal. And when she's ascended, 15% continuous heal. Whoa. I think she's getting my next 6-star. I think she's getting the love of the 800 gems. She looks pretty cool too, though. She attacks all enemies on both attacks, does decreased defense. We got to ascend her so she doesn't put herself to sleep. She reminds me of Wrath. But not as good. Like Wrath, but not as good. We got the red affinity. We got another red affinity. We get drowned in the red affinities. Lots to think about. I'm relying on you guys to let me know in the comment section below. This one, I don't know how to feel about. I know the turn meter is kind of nutty, right? 20% only, though. 10% for each buff removed. Let me know, guys. How is Elgaeus? And am I wrong? Is the crown here just, like, amazing? First of all, just design-wise, with the sword going right through her chest, her spine, the arms, the horns. I'm pumped. She seems like she's going to be an amazing support character. I'm pretty excited. Let me know how you're feeling about this in the comment sections below. How you guys enjoying Raid Shadow Legends if you just started the beginner's journey with me. I'm loving it. And we are starting to push some pretty serious stuff. We are going to be pushing clan bosses like crazy because I'm about to have all 4 of my characters. Only 1 right now has Giant Slayer. The other 4 are about to get it. Or War Master, whatever they're best with. So I'm excited that Demon Lord is just going to explode the potentials of what I can farm there. The Doom Tower is super fun, but I got stonewalled hard. And I think that crowned lady I just got is going to be huge, huge. Wow, that's sick. All right, guys, have yourselves a great night, great day whenever you watch this, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.